What do we make today, darling?
We are making the long-awaited, well, it was yesterday,
Little Rock.
flatbread we were
Little
supposed
Rock.
to make.
Called the Little Rock.
So the one yesterday was supposed to be the Little Rock flatbread. Today we're making the Little Rock flatbread. I gotta take my earbuds off. Sorry, guys. So anywho,
All right.
I lost
Well, we've made our own flatbread. And
Joe
Yeah. And I used
a recipe that's a Turkish
Turkish recipe.
a
Yeah.
Turkish flatbread, which
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has flatbread in their own nationality. So
Yeah.
we're here for the Turkish people today.
That's right. We got there was I just made a small batch, so it's like a cup and a half of water, or yeah, cup, half a cup of water. I'm sorry, half a cup of water, cup and a half of flour, all-purpose, and then some salt, some yeast, half a teaspoon of yeast, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar. Mix it all up. Put the yeast in with the warm water, or lukewarm water, and then got that activated with some sugar, and then put it in the flour, and used a little bit of room temperature butter, and then made the dough. And then I kneaded the crap out of it, and now it's just sitting, expanding a little bit.
So what we're trying to say is it may not be the one that you're used to, flatbread, but it's a recipe of the Turkish people.
Of the Turkish people. Well, that's sugar. I need flour, not sugar. I'm gonna roll them out, and I roll them out pretty darn thin. I said I roll them out pretty thin.
The water I left in here.
Oh yeah. So, without further ado, I let this sit for about 30 minutes. Got a little bit, should almost double in size. But take this, put a little flour on my, let's make so you can see a little bit. Little flour.
Broken.
What?
Our fan is broken. That when I was turning the light off.
That hasn't worked in a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
This is nice and warm.
Do you have your phone somewhere?
Hmm?
Oh, I got your phone right here.
I'm going to take this and cut this in two.
Hi guys, welcome in. We are doing the, well, it's a
We'll do-
flatbread, but Joe wanted to try a recipe because he had been eyeballing it. So it is the flatbread series, and this is the
Little Rock.
Little Rock flatbread. So anybody coming in, that's what we're making, the Little Rock flatbread, except for Joe's making his flatbread from scratch. Joe,
Yeah.
your flatbread is what?
It is Turkish. It's called PIDE.
P.I.?
PIDE, which is like, it's pronounced pita.
How do you know?
That's what they said.
Oh, so it's like a pita, maybe.
No, not pita.
No,
Pita.
I know it's not pita, but you don't think they pronounce it like that? Like to them, like us saying hello is hola.
Yeah.
It says hi.
I don't know.
So maybe that's their version of it.
Big.
Okay, guys, we're going down. Joe's in the kitchen today. I am the innocent bystander.
Big little balls here.
Cute little balls. Why do you always have to get that level on our channel? We're just trying to be innocent channel here. Joe tries to make us out to be really disgusting and vulgar.
That was a bigger one.
Hey, hey.
All right.
I won't say it because it sounds awful.
Let me,
That's left?
yeah.
Really?
For two, yeah.
Oh,
make
it's
two.
such soft
Yeah,
balls.
the soft one.
These are softer than the first ones you
Yeah,
made.
I know.
Why?
Because I did it.
Wow. We had a test kitchen yesterday or last night. I like them.
Let's do this.
Soft, powdery balls.
That's right.
I love that for us.
And we're just going to make ovals out of these. Ovals are nice and thin.
Oh, you're smashing this ball.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. Anybody coming in? We're making flatbreads. It's just a Turkish flatbread, but we're doing the toppings and everything on it still. Let me put the bacon over here. I'm not sure what's in there, but all of it is
There we go. Nice.
Hi,
and
Bernadette. Welcome in, babe. Thank you for being here.
This is how thin we got her. Okay. Kind of like that. Keeping it on the thin side. Let that come back a little bit. Get it. So it doesn't come back as much. Maybe a little bit wider. All right. Number one.
How's that working for you?
Good. I want it a little bit wider because I'm going to flip the edges over a little bit. So now we're just going to build our little rock, which is, you know what? I might just keep them flat, babe. I don't want to put them up. We're going to keep it all flat, as a flatbread should be flat. Alright. Don't have to be perfect. Alright, here we go. First of all, what did you make here, babe? For the base?
Spread?
This
Yeah.
spread, yep. Spread.
If you guys, I have a pinwheels that I made. It's on a tortilla, and I put like a ranch spread. It's basically cream cheese ranch. Either a packet of this, a tiny bit you sprinkle in it, or if you have ranch dressing. I have pinwheels that I make, and I use a flatbread. I mean, I use a tortilla. I spread that ranch cream cheese spread, and then I put turkey and all that. That's the exact recipe. It's literally just cream cheese, ranch, and either you can use a ranch dressing or ranch as a powder.
Alright, and then on top of that, we're just going to use some mozzarella. I'm going to be nice and generous with the mozzarella. Put it all over.
Do you have the oven on?
Oven's on.
Okay. You gonna put it on the sheet yet?
Yeah, I'm going to right now.
Oh, really? You could transfer it with it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm going to transfer it in a moment. All right, so now on goes the tomato.
This is a whole Spanish-speaking channel. We speak in Espanol y todo.
Then we're going to make one more before we put it in the oven. Yeah.
Why don't you give me that, and then you can make it on here, and I'll put it over there on it. Or do you want to do the transfer?
I think I can just.
It makes me nervous.
All right, and then on top of that, we're going to do a healthy portion of bacon. What we need is some lettuce too.
Oh, yeah. Is that your way of telling me to do
Lettuce is going on the top after it's baked, so it's nice and fresh and crispy.
It's refreshing.
Yes.
It's refreshing. If anybody, it sounds crazy, you guys. I promise it's not as crazy as you think when it comes out and you bite into it. I made him make it for me before, like yesterday, our test kitchen, with the flatbread, everything, because I wanted to make sure that you guys, I don't know, I was just nervous for you guys. I was like, are you sure they're going to like it? So he goes, let me make it for you, and you tell me if you like it. I was like, damn, bro, it does taste good. You want to hand me something? Hey.
Yes, you do.
All right. I got it. See, we both got it at the same time, bro. There you go. The bacon grease on it, don't want to dump it.
All right.
The other day he did bacon, you guys, and he dumped my golden goose egg. He fried like a whole pound of bacon, and he put the bacon fat down into the trash. First of all, I'm Mexican. We use bacon fat for everything. Second of all, We're from the South. We use bacon fat for everything. And third of all, we've been together for 20 years. He's never done that.
I don't know what came over me.
I think you just usually just put it aside, and this time you wanted to get rid of the pan, and you're just probably thinking, like, let me just get rid of this.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times you just do things out of not really thinking. That's one thing I have to say is he does. I mean, if anybody, I don't know, this is just me, but Joe, if he messes up on something, it's not because he was intentionally trying to hurt me. It's usually that he completely forgot, like, the day, or he completely forgot, like, he was waiting for me to eat. So he'll just eat without waiting for me because he was like, oh, I completely forgot. So I just ate his whole meal. As crazy as that sounds. And it's just a pita, you guys. It looks like a tortilla. It's just a pita. He actually made it with yeast, butter, what else? Flour, sugar,
yeast.
This is what the other one looks like. He made like a half batch last night so we could see what it was gonna work with. But he just made this about an hour ago and let it rest for about an hour. So this is what he's working with. He really wanted to look it up for you guys. If you guys want the recipe, he'd be more than happy to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
But he wanted to, I guess, give you guys the option instead of buying. Remember how the ones I bought, not that that's bad. I liked those a lot. But he just felt like if we're a cooking channel, we should be showing them how to make pitas versus... You guys, we're going to make gnocchi again because I want to make it with another sauce. We made gnocchi last winter, I believe. Maybe a year and a half. But I had a couple of emails and they wanted to know how to make gnocchi. It looks very good. And what we're spreading on right now, you guys, is it's a cream cheese and ranch. I put it on my... It's a spread I use for when I make pinwheels. That's the best way to describe it. It's in one of my videos. It's basically a half a block of cream cheese. You think that's good?
I think that's good.
A half a block of cream cheese, and then this, as much of this as you want. I would do at least, with a half a block, I would definitely put a tablespoon of it, ranch. But if you don't want that, I've also done just ranch dressing. Okay, I think the one with the ranch powder is a little bit more stronger in flavor. This is a more milder, but it's just this with cream cheese. That's it. If you guys see my pinwheel video, it explains, I describe what the flavor tastes like and everything. Hey, Pookie. Hey, Kay. Thanks for coming in, babe.
Spread it out nice and as even as you can, or until it looks party to you. And then we're good there. Now,
and you guys, if you want to make it vegetarian, you don't have to add. If you want to make it vegetarian, you don't have to add the bacon. You can do just the cheese and tomatoes.
Actually, I'm gonna
maybe put mushrooms or
get
something.
this on there first, and then put the egg wash on.
The girls are saying, "Hey, Joe." Okay, I love being back in Michigan. I can't even describe it. Just yesterday, me and Joe went to the store. We had to go get propane. We had to go get propane. Anybody doesn't know, we live in an RV. So yesterday we had to go get some propane. We've had a couple nights that's been down to 40 degrees. So we went to the store, to the propane place, and let me just tell you, Kay, it's beautiful. The outside is so pretty. Like every road we turned, I was like, oh my God, look over there. Oh my God, look over there. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Honest to God, we couldn't even finish a sentence. We were talking about, I don't know, something in our life. We were talking about something, and I'm like, oh my God. And then Joe, he's listening, and then he's like, oh my God, look. It was so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, we're those lame people that enjoy looking at trees. I don't think it's as bad as bird watching. Because for me, I feel like if people are really into bird and bird watching, I mean, it must be exciting to see a hummingbird or a pelican or whatever bird they go looking at. A cardinal. I don't know what kind of bird would get me that excited. I don't know.
All right.
A middle finger? That kind of bird would piss me off.
All right.
Oh, you're about the veggies, babe? Oh, God. Don't even tell me, Kate. Oh, my God. I mean, it literally put me in the mood. I came home and had a glass of cider.
Here we go. Right in the oven at about 450.
450 degrees.
And we're going to set the time for about 15 minutes.
And you guys, you know what? I might start at 4 instead of 450. We're in an RV oven, so our oven isn't as strong. But when it comes out, there's 2 things we put on it, and this is I did some lettuce. I did mine like this. You can do yours thicker if you want, but it's kind of let me see this. Split it up like that. This is how I plan to do it. Just kind of drizzle it over the top. Okay, you can do it thicker if you want, but I found last night when I took a bite of it that it was nice just kind of biting into a piece of it. Like it wasn't like having such a big bite of lettuce. You felt it more like refreshing just having a small piece in your mouth. Okay, so you do it any way you want. You may find out, like I said, when I always tell you when you guys make something, you may find you'd like it a whole different way. Like the way when I told you guys my fluff. Me and Joe were looking up the pictures today, and he's like, "What did the other one look like?" And I was like, "That Snickers fluff looks like in the recipe itself looks like chunky. It looks like a bunch of apples and a bunch of Snickers, and it looks like there's just some tinted Cool Whip wrapped around it. That's what it looks like. The way we made it, it felt very fluffy. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Like every bite of the spoon felt like, if you guys ever had, I'm sure you guys had Watergate salad. Well, that's just what my mother-in-law used to call it, that Watergate salad. But what else is it called?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Watergate salad.
Yeah.
Watergate salad is like, hey, me, Tim,
Stuff.
we made a flatbread today. It is, what is it called?
It's pronounced pida, but it's Pide.
And we made the bread scratch.
It's a Turkish flatbread.
This is there's one left, but anybody want to see Joe? Okay, fine. Tell them what you put in it so that way we can tell them. Pida. Yeah, that. Chase. Or B. Tim.
Yeah, it's
Pida.
It's
Pide. Damn, you knew what that was?
I used a cup and a half of flour, and then a half a cup of room temperature water. I made a well in the flour in here, made a well, and then I put the water in there, and then I put yeast in there, stirred it around, put a little sugar in it, about a half a teaspoon, and then
it was relatively easy.
And then with that, I melted a little bit of butter and let it cool down to almost room temperature, and put that in there. That was half a tablespoon, and then.
Would you say it's as easy as making gnocchi, or as hard as?
It's easy. Then you just mix it up.
How long did it take?
It took me probably, once I got the ingredients out and started mixing it up, 5 minutes tops.
And then we let it set for 30 minutes.
And then you let it, after you knead you got to knead it for about 5 minutes, I would say. So mix it up 5 minutes, about 5 minutes of kneading, and then put it in a bowl, put a top on it, and then put it in a warm place, and let it rise for about 30 minutes. And then you can take it and cut it up into the size you want, make balls, and then roll them out.
Yeah, that's really quick. It was really quick for bread. And I think for me, I didn't mind just buying the naan or whatever for flatbread. But Joe's like, I really want to show them. And I'm going to have the recipe in the description. So anybody wants to try it, you guys can try it. But would you say it was as hard as making, what's the other thing we made? Gnocchi.
No, it's easier.
It's easier than gnocchi?
It's easy.
Gnocchi was kind of difficult for me.
Just mix all the stuff up in the right order, and there you go.
Yeah. The gnocchi was a little bit. You guys, we should make gnocchi again because I want to make a different different sauce with it. Last time I just made like a cream sauce. No, I think I made the tomato sauce. Didn't I? But it's really easy. We had leftover.
Tomato?
I think we made our. I think we made it, and we scooped out baked potatoes. Let me explain to you. If anybody wants to try making gnocchi, on the video I explained, use a baked potato versus boiling potatoes because you're adding a lot of water into your potato if you use uh, potatoes that have been boiled with the water. But if you use potatoes that have been baked and you scoop it out, the potato in itself and also the flour in it, it all depends on how much moisture the potato itself has. So anyways, I said all that to say we're making gnocchi again because some people didn't know that we made it, and now they're like, hey, can you make gnocchi? It's like, yes, we will actually. Let me show you what we're gonna make afterwards. I've showed you guys, this is my little hack. If anybody wants to use it, they can. If not, they don't have to. But I bought the on sale ranch, and I just put buttermilk in it. That's it. And for me, I don't make the whole packet because it's just him and I. So I usually make it per what we're going to use. So it asks for, what's that, baby?
Told her she has to go.
It asks for buttermilk and I think, how do I not know this? I make it every time.
Hey, B. Tim.
1 cup milk, 1 cup mayo. Okay? So it's I didn't buy Hidden Valley Ranch or any of that. That Hidden Valley costs like $1.79 just for a packet. And I still got to buy the buttermilk, and I still got to buy the mayo. So why am I going to do that? Anyways, this costs 59 cents. And then I tear a piece off. I use what I'm going to use. Buttermilk is just whole milk and vinegar. I know, girl. Hey, don't even tell me, girl. But you can buy this, 59 cents. I make my own buttermilk. It's whole milk with vinegar. And then I put the mayo, mix it up, and that's how I make it for just a small. I don't make my whole bag. I make just what I'm going to use for me and Joe. Also, the spread I made was just cream cheese, okay? Just cream cheese, and you can either use this. I know. Hell yeah, I'm not going to spend my money on that. If the spread that I made was softened cream cheese, that goes below the mozzarella. We put mozzarella. We put the flatbread, then we put the spread that is cream cheese and softened cream cheese powder. The powder ranch is a little stronger than using ranch in your cream cheese. Just you decide what you want. If you want that strong ranch flavor, then just use the dry powder in your cream cheese and then spread that on. If you want just a hint of it, then use this because this is milder. You know what I mean? There's a mayo that offsets it. And then you put the cream cheese. So you do what you want to do, what you like in your house. If you don't want to do any, skip that step and just do the cheese and the toppings. Do what you want in your house. Don't feel like, I've always told you guys, don't do it just because we do it. You may find out that you don't like that ranch flavor. For me, it reminded me of a place that we used to go to where we're from. Or fruit. Yes, bitch. Girl, you don't even. Let me tell you. A container like this, like a teeny container, small square container. I wish I had the thing that I brought you the raspberries in.
Oh, man.
This thing, let me just say about like half of this. Of mushrooms cost $3.99. Why are the mushrooms so damn expensive? I do not know. We go down to Texas and the mushrooms were $1.69. Same exact size. I have no idea. For some ungodly reason. Sorry, babe.
You're all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I ate.
These were 99 cents this week. Why? I don't know. I don't care. But I bought them. I bought 3 of them and I froze 2 of them and I kept 1 out. 99 cents. They're not the greatest. Obviously, it's already October. But sometimes you just want something sweet, like a strawberry or chocolate. Melt some chocolate and throw a strawberry in it. Oh, you need to get it in there?
Nope. It's cooking away.
Is it?
Yeah. cooking up nice. So far, so good.
I did this with some of my strawberries. Look, remember I told you guys I had the rhubarb? I made a strawberry rhubarb, what's that, compote?
Yes.
Strawberry rhubarb, and I'm gonna make some, I wanna make a turnover, but I'll settle for a Danish. I wanna make them with a cream cheese strawberry Danish. So, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go live on that or just make it, but I didn't want the rhubarb. Remember I told you guys my son got me rhubarb? I didn't want the rhubarb to go to waste, so I prepped it and I used it, and that's kind of, we were shocked, happily shocked when we found out there were only 99 cents for the strawberries. So, anyways, we did that because my son had gotten me rhubarb and I didn't want it to go to waste. You know what, you guys, I've seen, well, one, I mean, the strawberries were 99 cents, so that's why I go, okay, I'm taking 3 of them. Took 2, put in the freezer. The other one, I took some of the one, so I guess 1.5 I froze. The other one is what I put in here with the rhubarb. The rhubarb. Bitch, you've got rhubarb in your garden? Kay, how did you not share this with me? Oh my God, I love you. How do you have rhubarb in your garden? Oh my God, I hate you. Joe, one of my friends has rhubarb in her garden.
Damn.
I want to cry. I literally want to cry. Okay, anyways, rhubarb is fabulous. They, when we were in Texas, they didn't even know what it was. And then number 2, we found it at, if anybody knows what Central Market is, I don't even know how to describe Central Market. Central Market is, they sell pure juice like this size, and it's like $6.99 for fresh lime juice or fresh orange juice, or you can get any color kind of juice ever. I mean, it's ungodly there, but it's so nice. It really is, because if you have the money, like, it's not even that I do it. Even when we were very comfortable, when our daughter was in the States. If our daughter wants to come back from Budapest, I'd love that. But even when she was over there, even when they were here, we still didn't do that. I mean, we were just very, I don't know how to describe it. We just wanted to retire and travel. And we knew that doing that, you guys, I saw, like, it wasn't, oh my God. It was more like we saw the long range. Like, we knew that we're going to be retired and traveling one day, which we were, hence the RV. And then our daughter went abroad, and we just were like, and that's why we ended up in Texas. We would have been in Florida. We were in Arizona, Florida, Georgia. Oh well, she's living her best life. Oh my God, I love you, Kay. She said next year, if we're heading that way, we can meet up and grab some rhubarb.
Where to?
Oh, we're not going to say about it here, but we'll. One of my friends has
a state.
Yeah, a state who has rhubarb.
Okay.
So she has rhubarb in her garden. So you know what, you guys, it is a huge sacrifice, huge. But she's 26, no husband, no kids. I mean, to be honest with you, we were happy in Texas. We're happy here in Michigan because our grandson's here. But I mean, I'm glad she's living her best life. Other than her phone getting stolen, her what's that thing called? Her citizen
Visa.
paper was on the back of it. Her immigrant. Visa. No, it's not a visa.
No.
Nope, it's a thing that she gets from the office. What's that office that she went to get her citizenship? Jesus Almighty.
Temporary citizenship?
Yeah, something like a temporary something. Yeah. Resident. A temporary resident, which is basically a citizenship. So she had her temporary resident card on the back of her phone with her credit card. There's never a good call when it comes in at 4 a.m, which they're 7 hours ahead of us. So at 4 a.m, I get a call and I'm like, hello? She's like, like in the text. I'm like, what is she doing texting me right now? And it says, Mom, somebody stole my phone. Let me say this. By the grace of God, she was fine and safe. That's the most, and that's what I told her.
Yes.
Right, babe?
Yes.
I said, Destiny, a phone can be replaced. Even your citizenship or permit or citizenship. What did I call it?
Yeah, her temporary residence.
Her temporary resident permit. I know, Kay, please. But it's like I told her, your birth certificate wasn't on the back. Your, I mean, the only problem is Chase Bank will not ship, not even if we overnight it, will not send a card to her over there. They don't send credit cards obviously, out of the country. So she doesn't have any way to get her credit card. But it's like I told her, it's not like she was calling to tell me she got hurt and they took her phone. It's not like something happened drastic. Her phone, yes, it was a nice phone, and yes, so there's worse things that can happen. You're fine. She has her laptop, so we can't turn off our phone through the phone company because that's how we FaceTime each other. So right now her laptop is still registered so we can FaceTime each other. She has to, these are her options. This is what the bank said. Yes, Kay, it could have been much worse. She has options. She can get a bank over there or use Wise. Anybody know what that is? It's called Wise. She can either get a bank over there in the country, but in order to get a bank account, she needs the permit that's on the back of her phone. It's WISE, Wise. So she can't even get a SIM card for her phone because she has to show citizenship. Again, it could be worse. But so she called. I got a hold of. We tried to do a three-way, but hi, beautiful. I hope you're having a great time with your mom. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I got to tell you the story, Liz. But anyways, the Chase Bank put a lot. Well, her phone. She went home. She got on there, and yes, you know what? And that's what I told her too. Is okay. She was at a friend's house when the 10 came out back 5 years ago. And she went to the bathroom and she came out and there were 6 people, her friends. There were 6 of them that were in the house. Okay. She was going solo. So there were 3 of her girlfriends and 3 of their boyfriends. Okay. She goes to the bathroom, takes off her shoes, comes out. And from the time she took off her shoes and went to the bathroom, somebody went into her pocket and the 10 hadn't even, it was coming out like we had just gotten it. And her birthday was the next day. So that's what I reminded her of when I talked to her. When the last time this happened with her phone, it was people you knew. Like one of your girlfriend's boyfriend or your girlfriend took your phone out of your pocket while you were in the bathroom. So for me, it's better that it was somehow you lost it or dropped it coming home. She was walking and she must have just fell out of her pocket. And it could have been worse because, I mean, that's more detrimental when your girlfriend or your girlfriend's boyfriend took it out of your pocket. So for her birthday, she had no phone. Aside from that, the heartbreak of knowing one of your girlfriends, like if your girlfriend knew she was going to cover up for her boyfriend, I guess, I don't know. At the end of the day, it could have been worse. She's not giving, she went to the police station in case it was discovered. It was a 4-hour wait at the police station. It's a different country than what we have here. So she waited 4 hours to fill out the police report. It's called lost mode on her phone. So technically the people can't use it for anything. I know, but she's learning adulting at 26. She's gonna have to be, I mean, I don't know how any of you guys are, but my daughter is like, hey mom, my account needs $12. Is there any way you can Zelle it so it can go in like this? So whether she didn't get to the bank in time to deposit her check, that isn't availability anymore. She's gotta have to hold it down on her own. And I see. I know. I know. I'm sad, but I'm gonna be okay. She's safe, you guys. She's safe. I just hate that I can't fix it. Mom, I like to fix it. I want to fix it. I want to be able to Zelle her $12 on the drop of a dime. I want to be able to go and get her the new phone. I want to go and be that fix it, and I can't. And so she's there, which is scary for me. Without a phone, she travels an hour to her location where she works. The embassy is helping a lot because she works. She works. I don't want to say too. She works. They helped her a lot with what she does there. So I'm grateful that she's not hurt. I'm grateful that she's adulting, and I'm resting easy on that. And I plead a hedge of protection around her when she goes to bed and when she wakes up. And that's all I can do as a mom is just plead a hedge of protection over her as she travels. Yeah, we're not ready for you.
We are ready.
Ooh la la, monsieur, monsieur. I was telling my story about my baby girl. She's gonna grow up, and I just want to be there and make sure she's.
Do you want it to the top a little toasty, or I can put it on the.
No.
All right.
We doing all right, Big Daddy King.
All right.
You want to do the wooden?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
It
Looks
does
super
good.
good.
Yeah, we can do the wood.
All right.
Doing the wood.
Hold on, I'm gonna hand you guys down. Thank you guys for chilling.
On both?
It looks so
Or just
pretty.
one?
You can do. Come on.
Flatbread.
Hello. Okay. So, do you want to add the ranch?
Lettuce and ranch.
This is optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm from the Midwest, and we do love our ranch.
So this is ready for lettuce?
Or do you want me to do this before you do the
Oh,
lettuce?
you can do that. Yeah. Go for it.
If anybody's from the Midwest, you know what I mean. If it's going to have a hint of ranch, we got to go all the way with the ranch. If you're not from the Midwest, you probably won't get it. Optional, guys.
Ranch is good on it, though.
Yes, it is good. It's almost like it tastes like, I don't know, it's a BLT. I feel like
it's kind of a BLT, right?
you guys,
Basically.
you guys think I'm bastardizing it. I'm not. In the Midwest, we call it perfecting it.
With ranch.
With the ranch.
Ranch makes everything better.
Yes. And buttermilk makes it even better. Good.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Do
There's your little rock. It's called Little Rock, but it's basically a BLT on flatbread. But you're cooking.
And it's called a Little Rock, I believe, because it's a smoked. It's an apple smoked bacon. Yeah. So the apple smoked, like obviously the pork. So that's the only thing we could think of. We tried it when we've traveled a lot, and we tried it and we did a couple of reconstructing it to us.
Yeah. The only difference is you're cooking the tomatoes on there, you're baking them on there, and you got the mozzarella.
Here you go, guys.
All right.
Oop, that one doesn't fit.
There you go.
Sorry.
Looks good.
Looks beautiful.
Put it up to the camera.
All right.
Oh. Flatbread. Look at the bottom. Woo! Yeah, baby. That looks good, right?
It does.
Perfect. Perfectly cooked on the bottom.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
And it's crunchy and soft at the same
I'm
time.
gonna take a picture with this one.
It's a perfection.
You're crazy. Sorry, let me. Don't do nothing.
Don't get shit out of your way.
Don't do it though. I'm just kidding. Hold on.
You can take a picture.
I am.
Your shadow of your phone.
I know it always does that. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna do a
Cut it up.
I'm gonna do a piece for me. I don't want to do the whole thing. You want the whole part for you?
I want this side over here.
Okay. That big?
Yep. That'll work.
Ooh, you guys, it's crunchy!
Yeah. The edges are nice and crispy.
The edges are toasty.
That's how flat it is. Just like that.
It's so good.
Let's get the camera. We'll do the bottom of it. There we go.
You guys, it looks so good.
Look at the bottom. Perfect.
It looks good.
That thin. It's very thin.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Look at that. All right. Nice and crisp edge. Okay.
Yes.
Nice and
Ready,
crispy,
guys? Let's
crispy
tink.
on the bottom. Tink. Soft
Tink.
on the top. Beautiful.
Tink.
Tink, tink, tink.
Apple smoked bacon, a ranch spread, and then
Ranch dressing.
nope.
Tomato.
We first started with the flatbread,
Ranch dressing.
a ranch spread,
Yep.
mozzarella, and then we topped it with bacon, tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. We put it in the oven, and when it came out, we drizzled ranch on it, and I would say it was what do they call that kind of bacon? Julienne bacon or Julienne the lettuce.
Yeah, julienne the lettuce.
Okay,
Tink.
tink.
All right, Mike. Do you think you need salt?
I don't. I'm good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's really good. Mm-hmm.
That's perfect, man.
That's really good.
That's
I'm
cheese
very
on the
impressed. Look at you guys.
bottom. Cheese. Oh, that's bacon. Bacon on the bottom.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
I'd pay for that right there.
I would definitely pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it actually is better than last night.
It's way better.
Your test kitchen.
All right.
He did good. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much.
Wow.
I know I love
That's
the ranch.
phenomenal.
I just don't want to freak anybody out, but I do love my ranch too. Okay, guys, I love you. We have field trips for the members coming up in a couple days. Have a blessed night. We have our Cash App, our PayPal, and our Venmo. If you're able to bless us, thank you. Also, don't forget to hit the like and share it if you have somebody that wouldn't mind a flatbread recipe.
Oh man, that's good. You
It's
gotta
super
make
good.
that, man.
Super
She'll put on the recipe so you can make the flatbread itself. But it's freaking phenomenal, man. Phenom. Then
I love it.
the one, yeah, you can double it up or whatever. This is enough for like 3 flatbreads that size.
I would do mushrooms, tomato.
Oh,
If we were
yeah.
doing all vegetable.
Oh, that'd be good too. Oh, I'm sure it's great.
I would do banana ring peppers.
Anything would be good on this bread.
Okay, guys, be blessed. Have a good night. I will see you guys. What are we're doing? We start the next series. The next series is late night eats, and we're doing toast ravioli. We're doing the fried ravioli, or we're doing the cheese
Something.
pizza bites. Either we're doing pizza bites
No,
or fried ravioli.
that or the chicken nachos.
Oh shoot! Buffalo nachos. We're doing
Buffalo
those.
nachos.
Doing buffalo nachos tomorrow night. Friday night, late night eats. All right.
Oh, good.
Hit the like on the way out, please. Bye bye. Joe, shut up. You're so stupid. I want to make sure I got all the questions.
So damn good. Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah, you're
I know.
welcome.
I didn't even know it was in there.
I know. Joe was back there setting timers.
That was 20 minutes. I kept upping it, 2 minutes at a time. It was 20 minutes and it was done.
It was.
Exactly. So at far, I had it at about 4:50.
4:50, 20 minutes.
Yep, 20 minutes.
If you want to crunchier, go. I wouldn't go hotter. I would go longer. Be blessed, guys.
See ya.